Hello, independent voter, old and computer illiterate, with no American political party affiliation, because American political parties are just about dough. Now, I just want to start off by saying that I don't know if this is going to get through. There will be profanity. And I pondered and contemplated long and hard about this. I call this one Assimilation or Assassination. Unfortunately, Muslims in America do not want to assimilate. I know a lot of great Muslims. They came here to get away from Sharia law, to worship Islam in their own way. But they are frightened to speak out against it because their own people, Muslims, will kill them. Islam is not compatible with civilized countries. And now here's where it gets ugly, and that's why I call this one Assimilate or Assassinate. Basically, the Muslim problem could be resolved by simply reinstating in its entirety the McCarran-Walter Act. In the 50s, American politicians had a brain to realize that Muslims could have no say in American governance. But of course, it just makes sense that in the 90s, the Democratic Party, which is no longer the Democratic Party, make no mistake, they are trying to be a slick version of that filthy communist country, China. They are trying to be a slick version. There are no Democrats, not true Democrats, and the liberal Democrat is history. The McCarran-Walter Act needs to be reinstated in its entirety, and any Muslims in government positions have to start looking for another job. They cannot be involved in American governance. And I keep on telling people here where I live, which I have been calling since 1990, liberal, lame, jerk-off land. I know a lot of great Muslims and I don't want violence. But I keep telling people around me, always remember, there are more guns than people in America. Thank goodness for that. If every NRA member came out locked and loaded, and all people with guns that love this country come out, there will be oceans of blood in the streets of America. I don't want violence. But it seems that that's what Muslims and the Democratic Party want. This must be stopped. And the only way, when you have people that are praying outside with loudspeakers. Now, I've seen a lot of posts that say deport all Muslims. I don't agree with that. In America, we have freedom of religion. Everybody has a house of worship. You go there to pray. You don't do it out in the street. But the most appalling things is that we have people, these Muslims in America, on the streets of America, screaming death to America. I don't want violence, but I think there should be some sniping going on. I don't want violence, but this seems to be the only thing that will solve this. Because if you start sniping these people that are praying outside and that are saying death to America, if we start killing these motherfuckers, I think they'll calm down. and they will either abide by American law or leave. This is America. You abide by American law. If you want Sharia law, you go to a country that has it. And let me give you a hypothetical scenario. Let's say somebody goes with an AK, automatic weapon, and kills 30, 50 of them, whether they're praying outside or whether they're saying death to America. They better pray that a motherfucker like me doesn't get called for jury duty, because there will be a retrial. I don't care what the 11 jurors would say. My vote would be not guilty, justifiable homicide. If you're in my country and you say you want to kill my country and you want to kill me if I don't convert to your religion, then I guess you got to die first, motherfucker. This could all be resolved by reinstating the McCarran-Walter Act. If you don't know what that is, go look it up, because the biggest virus in this country is ignorance. And Muslims, not all, but there is a segment of Muslims in America and the Democratic Party that want violence. I don't want violence, but that seems to be the way we need to go. If we don't start killing these Muslims when they pray outside and when they say death to America on American soil, this will never end, and there's no such thing as Islamophobia. Every time somebody doesn't like something, they put the word phobia after that. I don't want violence. I do not want violence. But that seems what the Democratic and certain percentage of Muslims in this country want. Thank you for listening.